Hey agents, welcome to my second Scorpio build. This one is focused on more the survivability side of things. Focus on the blue variations of the red builds I showed you already in my previous upload. Let me just go through the shooting range. You can already see in the gameplay footage what it actually does. You can really see what the talents are I'm using. It's quite a bit obvious what I'm using and what combination of pieces I'm using. It's also a bit obvious the icons are popping up all over. On the elites, my range should tell you exactly what I'm using as well. I'm just going with the Scorpio for this one. This is on elite. On elite, Banshee. I'm using the Banshee here, not the Vector, because I can't find any good Vectors. There we go. I'll swap it out to 5 meters. Here we go. So even though this is not an all-red build, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good, even though... So, named. Like a Rogue Age. I think a Rogue Age is not named, I think. I could be wrong. That's what it does to a named NPC. May do it with a Banshee. That's what it does. Banshee not so easy to control, but you get the idea. So this is a bit of a blue variation. Oh, that camera angle is irritating me. Okay, this is a blue variation. So basically what I did here is I took the red build that I have, the red Hunter's Fury build. I found some other pieces, some other Hunter's Fury's pieces. I'm using the same chest piece with Intimidate, Walker and Harris. The same with the the second piece of Walker and Harris, which is the Matador name backpack for 5% damage to armor. That's a second brand set bonus. That ties in with the 12% damage to armor I get on the Scorpio already. What is this game doing? Okay, so and these the 4 piece Hunter's Fury for the Apex Predator. The second piece gives you the shotgun and SMD damage. The 3 pieces give you the armor and kill, health and kill. The armor and kill also helps you. Okay, the armor and kill is not actually bonus armor; it's actual armor, so that doesn't proc you Intimidate. It's the perfect adrenaline rush, which procs my Intimidate as enemies get closer. Yeah, on Hunter's Fury, I rolled all of them, all the Hunter's Fury pieces I rolled to max armor, the core attribute. The attributes I was looking for crit damage, or crit chance, but I couldn't find any. So this build is a bit lower crit chance and crit damage because of that. I couldn't find those pieces. So that's what I ended up with. And the 2 raids I kept the 2 raids the same from the raid builds. I kept the same chest piece and the same backpack. There's a Banshee again, the same Banshee Scorpio. You know what it does? It applies the debuffs to the enemies depending on how many times you hit them. 1 is poison, disorient 3 times, you shoot them 6 times, they get shocked. The 7th time they get damage they get 20% extra damage, which ties in with the Apex Predator, the 4-piece benefit of the Hunter's Fury. It also applies to debuff to enemies within 15 meters. They take 20% more damage off you. Does that sound familiar? They take 20% more damage. That also ties in with what the Scorpio does. So I tried some other combinations, but I like the Hunter's Fury. It works for me. The disorient on especially the disorient debuff that you get with the Hunter's Fury and with the Scorpio helps out, because in the enemies when they're disorientated they miss, they don't shoot as accurately as they want to, and when you hit them with the shock as well, the shock kind of freezes them in place so they can't do anything, so you can hit them a bit harder before they are able to do anything with them. So on this one I'm using the Crusader shield again, but this time the shield is a tier 5. I would have liked it to have a tier 6, but I think tier 5 is doable. The Artificer Hive is there to heal the shield. Like on all my shield builds I use the Artificer Hive, except if it's a red shield build that I don't use the Artificer Hive, then I use the Reviver, because the shield, the 1.9 million shield is basically useless. The 4 million is a bit more doable. The Reviver, the Artificer Hive, I mean, can actually maybe refresh if you dart in and out of cover. It has a bit of a chance to to bring some health back to your shield. So that's what it's there for. So that's the one variation. I would actually this one I've tried on a legendary. On the legendary floors, up to floor 80 to 85, I tested this build. It's okay. In the group even it's okay. If from all floor 80 to 85, this build is fine. This variation of it, you can have two raids here. Why I'm not using the Matador and the Badger chess piece with Intimidate on it, because like I said, with the Matador you have to get the kill to be able to, for the enemy to drop the trophy, to pick it up to get the buffs. The thing is, you might hit the enemy, you might not get the final bullet on the enemy, and then you don't get the trophy, you don't get any buffs at all. So that's why in a group I prefer running Adrenaline Rush, and I don't have to be the one to actually kill the enemy to get my buffs. I have my Intimidate all the time. I don't have to depend on me getting the kill. So that's why in group play this one works quite well. You can even, if you can find Matador pieces with enough crit chance and crit damage, with Adrenaline on it and Intimidate, and then you can roll the core attributes from weapon damage to armor as well. That's actually what I want to do, because then I can sit on maybe 1.7, almost 1.8 million armor, depending on if I get the max roll there as well. So that's actually the plan on that. So you saw what damage it does. Let me just check here. I think there was something else I wanted to show you with blues. Was it this here? See, that's the other thing what I meant. I can't change it now. That's the other variation as which I mentioned. It's 1.7 million armor. I think, let me just go out here and show that. Not much of a difference according to the pieces. But this is what I was talking about. So like I said, this is the other way of running it. If you maybe solo, if you maybe try to solo the summit, I don't know who would do that. If maybe some people have fun doing that, this is the other way you can do it. Like I said, this is exactly the same four pieces. I try looking for crit chance, crit damage, like I said already, on the Hunter's Fury, so I can roll the core attribute blue. Over here, Badger, they come with blue. There's Intimidate, there's some crit chance, and not the best piece I have here. The Matador, the damage can be actually quite a lot. It's pointless me showing you the damage in the shooting range, because I won't get the trophy to be able to pick it up to get the buff. So it's kind of pointless showing you in the shooting range. But that's what I was talking about, the Matador and the Badger. That's the other way to run it. But this would actually depend on you dealing the final blow to the NPC to be able to get the buffs. You can use it in the group as well. If you run ahead and you know you're gonna kill the NPC, you get your trophy. Your damage will just go sky high with this build, but you have to be the one getting the kills. That's the difference between, on here you have to work a bit harder for your bonus armor. If you run Adrenaline, then your bonus armor will be there all the time. You have to work a bit harder to get your to keep your Intimidate on. This is another all blue build. So when it comes, you might be wondering why I don't have a armor on kill or a armor regen build up, because I don't really play with him. So it's pointless me advertising stuff I don't really play with. But just playing around with some ideas with the Scorpio. Like I said, the Scorpio, you need a shield to be able. You don't really need a shield, but it's more helpful to have a shield to get close enough to be able to get your to get within a range of the Scorpio. It has quite a limited range. As you can see there, the damage drop off is very, it's very low, or the drop off is high, if you put it that way. So the closer you are, the better. I would say if you maybe, let me just do that. Let me just check this. This is this blue bulb, which is not optimized at all. I'll just put the pieces together just to give you a bit of a demonstration. If you're way over there on the Scorpio, see there what the damage is. Let's put it 15 meters. So now no Intimidate won't be active in any case, even if I had bonus armor. It's outside of range. You can see here, you will shoot you have to shoot a lot. Especially here, 10 meters. It takes a lot of effort to run in that way, if you don't have your Intimidate active. We go back here. If you don't have Intimidate active, then it's you have to shoot a lot, do a lot of shooting. So Intimidate, you see this one, it should actually be Adrenaline Rush. I didn't bother, like I said, I didn't bother rolling the pieces. This is just to show you how to actually go about doing it. So maybe you have Adrenaline there. So you have to choose if you want to have an armor and kill or a armor region build. You actually have to choose between your Bellstone Armory, because there's a Bellstone Armory brand set, there's armor region, there's armor and kill, there's incoming repairs. Incoming repairs will help you with the shield, or if you may be running a restorer hive, that's quite possible. You maybe want to run a restorer hive. I don't know why though, but you get. I've seen people do that in Summit, on or a raid build running a restorer hive with 1 or 2 skill tier. It doesn't do that much. Because the legendary NPCs hit pretty hard. So coming back to the point, Bellstone Armory, you have to choose between killer, because you get the 3 brand set bonuses of total armor, health, and armor region. I told you what killer is already. You get a piece, this name, Murakami piece, will give you 1% armor region. You can dump armor region on there. Like I said, I didn't roll anything on these pieces. Just to give you an idea. You get on a badger, you get your shotgun damage, so you get total armor and kill. So if I want to, so you actually have to decide, do you want the armor and kill, or do you want the armor region build? That's what you have to decide on. So I don't have maximum armor region on here. This is not the build I'm actually using. I'm just as an example. Let me just go through the stats here. So this one's armor region is 70,000. There's no armor and kill on here. So if I actually wanted to have armor and kill on here, either I need to do this on the mod slot. I need to select armor and kill there. Where's armor and kill? Okay, I only have 2 of them. So I would need to just select armor and kill here. And I would need to have I would need to have 3% badger tough. 3 P's badger tough. And on this armor and kill for the Bellstone, I need 2 P's of that. So you need to decide, you want armor region or armor and kill. And then on your pieces you need to have armor region as well. This one is on 70k without me optimizing anything. That piece, this backpack doesn't even have armor region on it. So you can get more than 70,000 depending on your pieces. This Murakami, it won't actually do anything, because the skill duration on this build is kind of pointless. It's not the skill build. There's no turret or drone on here, so that's actually useless. I was actually just showing you, this is how you have to choose between armor region or armor and kill. So for example, if I want to get here, where is that? This might make the video a bit longer than I wanted to, but in any case, let's say I want to do a Bellstone. I think I have a Bellstone here somewhere. Then you get armor and kill. Then you get 10% armor and kill. If I change that, then my armor and kill there goes to 173,000, but your region goes down 52. So you need to find a balance to play with it, especially in the legendary. If you don't want to run the Hunter's Fury in the legendary, this is your other option if you want to do it. I would recommend the Hunter's Fury, but this is the other option you have. Like I said, combined arms, if personally get useless, you need adrenaline here. So that's how you need to play with it, to find a balance that works out for you to be able to survive long enough to get close enough to hit them with a Scorpio and to survive a flanking. I would say minimum for legendary, on those you maybe need a 1.5 million for that close range. You can get away with a 7 or 800k armor build if you're using an all raid build like a Ravenous or something, which has a mid or long range. You can get away with running a minimal armor, but for up close and personal uses like the Scorpio, you need to have a competent shield, the artificer, and you need to have more armor so you can take a few more bullets when you get flanked. Basically that's it. So Scorpio, that's your up close and personal. That's the blue ones. I don't think I'm gonna make another video on the Scorpio. I think 2 is enough. It covers what I want to show. I'm not gonna bother putting up a build where you use trauma, for example, and creeping death and all that stuff, or perfectly wicked. Because for me, if you're running perfectly wicked, you might as well run the Hunter's Fury. Put it that way. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and if you have any thoughts, let me know, and catch you all next time.